pass, my Mary Jane. I'm high on life, wanna meditate. So allow me, make I enjoy life. Cause problem not the finish, oh, eh. Every day different wahala. Problem not the finish, oh, eh.
Good evening, cherished viewers. Tonight, under Transition Africa Network, we have one of our own, Big Sam Global Logistics Company based in Greater Manchester, a company that's doing marvelous work in the area of logistics and shipping in Nigeria and other parts of the world. Join me today as we meet the CEO or the MD of Big Sam Global Logistics firm.
Hello. It's nice having you.
Yes.
It's a pleasure having you here.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to Big Sam Global Logistics.
Thank you.
Our UK head office. This is our reception area. Yeah, you can follow me to our admin department.
Such a lovely place.
This is our admin department.
Oh, okay.
This is our administrative department, and this is our transport department.
Oh, that's
And
lovely.
you can just follow me to my office to see where everything. Getting to Big Sam Global Logistics, Manchester office.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
we are a registered member of British International Freight Forward Association,
Amazing.
and we are a registered member of International Freight Federation of Forward Association as well.
Yeah.
All of us are UK registered company. We run logistics around the globe, and what we do is we do goods in the world and outward. If you're sending goods outside the UK, we are here for you, and we are bringing goods to the UK, we are here for you.
Amazing.
Thank
So
you
let's
very
have a sit. Let's have a chat. Oh, this is it's quite awesome having us.
Thank you very much.
Oh, well, Mr. Samuel, thanks once again for having us. Transition Africa Network, we're quite delighted having us in your office.
Thank you.
The name Big Sam is all over in Greater Manchester. Big Sam, we see you on flyers, companies sponsoring a lot of organizations and African programs. What's this company, Big Sam? What are you about?
Yeah.
I mean, if I may ask, yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much, Transition African Network. What's the name again?
Transition Africa Network.
Your name?
Danny.
Yeah, thanks again, Mr. Danny. Yeah, all right. Can I address you by Mr. Danny?
Yeah, you're right.
Danny will be fine. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, Danny, what really happened is that Big Sam Global Logistics Limited is a family-oriented business.
Who are you?
I started this business by myself, and I grew my kids with it. So we started business together. So it's a family-owned business. It's a family-run business. Apparently, what really happened is when we started this thing about 10 years ago, I can say 10 years or more now. We started in 2011, my garage in our house. We found out that there's a lot of challenges to people sending goods back home. People will work hard and send these goods to their loved one, and when the goods get to the destination, I would say, for example, my country, Nigeria, these goods are being vandalized because they don't have proper management, they don't have the right person to do the custom clearing for them, and at the end of it, they get nothing from what they've sent. So this got a lot of discouragement to people. They stop sending things back home. Now we just look at how can we make this thing better for people so that they can send things and that the loved one get it. So we now decide to stand in the gap for them. We collect the goods, we package it, we send it for them, and we deliver to their loved one. So they don't have to face the idea of doing custom clearing, their goods get missing, or they can't find the goods. While they are busy at their own daily job, they don't need to be following up on where is their goods. All they need to do is get the goods to us, we package it, we send it, and we deliver to their loved ones, and give them a lot of peace of mind.
That's awesome. So you don't just do shipping, but you also do door to door.
We do door to door. We collect from you, we package, we ship and deliver to you.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Wow, that's quite tremendous to know.
Yeah.
So you've given us a brief history of how the vision.
Yeah.
I mean, you wanted to be a solution. You found the problem.
Yeah.
And you tried to be a solution.
Yeah.
And you said that you're a family-oriented business, so
Yeah.
you have your children
Yeah.
part of the business.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Now, we can tell. I mean, with what we've seen around and the influx of Nigerians in Greater Manchester, it has driven you on. You know, every business man will have its ups and downs. But what has been your motivation?
I was first start with this very mindset of mine. I always say to people, my assistant on life, in this life, is to make impact on people. So when I see human being, when I see people around me, I always ask myself, Sam, what can you give to them? I never thought, what can I get from people?
Sure.
So I always think, what can I give to them? And that has been my drive from the onset. So everywhere I see, I look at people's problem and try to find solution to it. I look at people's problem and try to find solution to it. I don't see myself, I don't look at my problem. I look at others' problem and try to, and that's what left us, draft us to this business we are doing today. We try to see that a lot of people want to send things to their loved one. They want to send goods to their loved one. Can you imagine someone doing a car business, which takes a lot of money, and end up doing a cargo? I can remember when I started this in about 8-9 years ago, because I opened the garage as a car business.
Okay.
But when I converted to cargo business, people started laughing at me. They say, "Oh, how can a big guy like you, you have a car lot in Nigeria, you have a car showroom in UK, end up doing cargo business?" I said, "No, you are seen as cargo. I don't see as cargo. I see as a logistics."
Amazing.
Yeah. So I told them, I'm not doing cargo, I'm doing logistics, because I move every good. So, and being being that mentality I give to myself, it inspires me. So I look beyond, I'm dealing with an individual, I look at the relief I get. When you see like what what the motto of our company is, your satisfaction is our pride. The more we can say thank you, the customer tell us, goes a long way beyond the money they are paying us.
Amazing.
This job have to be a very quite stressful job, quite challenging, but I don't see those challenges. I don't see the stress. What I see is the result. Getting the goods done, getting the job done. You can imagine, you want to send something back home, or you want to send something to your cousin now in America, or in Canada, or in anywhere there in the world, and you just think in your brain, what can you do? I just, okay, let me go to Big Sam. I saw Big Sam, and 3 days, 4 days later, they told you they got it. Do you know how much relief you will feel? You'll feel more fulfilled because we've helped you, even though you have paid us, we've helped you to fulfill your desire. And this really makes a lot of impact on people. We've saved so many people's lives, like people that are sending medication to their loved ones. If we are not there, they won't be able to send this. We've saved so many people's business that the business will have collapsed. If we are not there, they won't be able to get the goods. We've empowered so many people. There are many people that they are here in diaspora. They can't help their people back home because they don't know how to do it. We came to us, we explained to them, we advised them, and they get the goods to them. Now they are empowered, they have their own business. We know some people that we started from one small corner shop, now they own the big supermarket from what we do. So, and this is what keep on driving us, because we are trying to fulfill to human being, we are trying to give up to humanity, and we continue doing, and we can't stop. We will still continue doing that.
Lovely. Bismarck, thanks for giving me such information. What are your coverages? I mean, you're based in Manchester as the head office, but how far in the UK? I mean, do you cover every aspect of the UK at present?
That's a very good question. We are based in the northern part of England, which is Manchester, but we cover every part of the UK. We have customers in Aberdeen, Glasgow, Wales, London. We have customers that bring shipment to us every week from London. We have customers in Sheffield, we have customers in Birmingham. So we cover everything. The way it works is it's very simple. People say, how do you get yourself into much problem? It's not a problem. Logistics is based on network. If you get the network right, you don't need to stress yourself. All you need to do, give us a call. We give you address, you give us your address, your details. We arrange someone to be there to collect the goods. The goods come to the Manchester hub. We package everything and we deliver it. So we do everything. We cover the whole of United Kingdom.
Yeah. And in Nigeria as well, do you cover every aspect of Nigerian customers?
Yeah.
Clients?
In Nigeria, let me just say that we put it global logistic for a reason.
Okay.
The reason for that is that we are open and we are trying to expand more. The more we can do, the better for us. Yeah. At the moment, we cover every city in Nigeria. Okay. Our office is based. Our Nigeria office is based in Lagos. Okay. Yeah. And from Lagos office, we distribute to every part of Nigeria.
Lagos, where in Lagos?
Ikeja, Lagos. Our Lagos office address is kilometer 19, Agege Motor Road, Ikeja, along Ikeja, Lagos. That is very close to the airport, very close to the main road, so we are at a very good location in Ikeja. So once we get the goods get there, we distribute from our Lagos hub to every part of Nigeria. Yeah. So we have our sea cargo going every week in the UK. That's every Tuesday. We have our air cargo going every Thursday. And people quite often ask us, how do you do this so often? It has going to be the support we get from our people. The integrity we have built for them, the trust. We are not the one that will take your goods and keep it somewhere. We always say, I always use one word for my staff, what we're doing is we're doing well. If you're doing it, do it. If you're not doing it, don't do it. So if a customer is coming to us to give his own heart and sweat to us to keep, we have to keep it right and we have to deliver as promised. So we give our time and we make sure we work within that time radius. We're a company I know, if you give it 10 days, you get your goods in 7 or 8 days. If you give you 2 months, you get your goods within 6 to 5 weeks. Because we want that expectation to be there that we're going to deliver. And that's why if you look at our customer feedback, you can see it on Google, you always go there, you see a lot. We receive cards, gift from customers every day to say thank you and appreciation that we've done very well. And we are still looking and we are still open, like I said, to expand more to other West African countries. So if you are there, you are based in Ghana, Cameroon, any West African country, or other African country, and you're looking to expand your business, and we are here in UK to take care of the UK end for you. We can take care of anything in the UK. We can have a very big department. We have a whole building to the business dedicated for this business, and we have anchor staff that are ready to work. So if you know you are there, you want to do it, okay, you want us to do to Ghana, we are ready to do to Ghana. All we want is who is going to be at the receiving end. And we want someone that is competent to be at that receiving end and to distribute and deliver as expected.
Amazing. This is exactly what Transition Africa stands for, partnership and networking amongst Africans.
Yeah.
Having said that, a customer may ask, what would be a policy? Do you have a policy where if a goods gets to Nigeria and is damaged, is there any insurance? Or, I mean, how do you deal with such situations in case?
Yeah.
In the event where something gets damaged or somebody, you know how our community will always say some of the things have been stolen or, do you have some policies or some insurances governing such things? There's a complaint or something gets damaged in case?
Yeah, that's a very good question. Every business have their own challenges. Yeah, there's no business that doesn't have its own obstacles. I can say, when the goods are here, we often say that because of the nature of the business we do, we try to minimize the risk. Yeah. First of all, we always tell our customer, it's already written in our terms and conditions and our policy of our company is that we do our best to keep your goods safe, but we are not responsible for the loss and damage of your goods. The reason why we say that people do take advantage, not that we're not responsible, we do take responsibility in due course when it's due to do so. But we don't want someone to give us a bag that is containing something that worth maybe like £50, and because that thing got damaged, something you bought in charity, and you start telling us it's £5,000. You understand? But if you come to us and say, oh, Big Sam, I'm sending this good, it's worth £5,000, can you please insure it? We'll insure it for you at customer request. That's 100% acceptable. But 80% of 99, I won't say 80, 90% of times, people that send goods to Africa don't. They just want the goods to be there safe, just to save the cost of paying for the insurance. And we do that, we stand in that gap to make sure they don't get messed up. So out of 100, I will tell you 99 goes scot-free without having any problem.
Amazing.
So maybe 1% do have problem, but we still try to relay with them. We try to talk it out and we try to sort them. We meet in the middle. You know, okay, where this problem happens, it's normal, it can happen, and then we get it resolved.
Mr. Samuel, I mean, very, very salient information you're giving me. You've indicated that one of your main target area at the moment is Nigeria. Am I right?
Yeah.
Well, may I ask, how has the Nigerian community received you? I was giving the support to you within Greater Manchester and beyond. I mean, you've been so well. How has the community received you as a Nigerian?
Thank you for that very wonderful question, Mr. Danny. Yeah, I think I would say, if there's no Nigerian community, that won't be Big Sam Global Logistics. They are one of the biggest and the most supportive people I've ever seen in my life. Nigerians are so supportive, they are so proud of their culture, they are so proud of their people. I can tell you, if we say we do 140 fruit container every week, That's to tell you about lots of it that's going to that. That's minimum. We do more than that sometimes. We do two in a week. Sometimes we do three in a week. But it's to tell you how much they be supportive. What Nigeria just want is someone that is committed. Once you are committed and dedicated, they will go with you. So their support has been overwhelming. They are so supportive. They are so, just name it. You understand? They come to you. You tell them what they do, you give them their charge, they pay promptly, they support you. And the most amazing part is that they are very good in saying thank you. Every time they just say thank you. Everything you do for them, they thank you. When they drop the good, they say thank you. When you send them receipt, they say thank you. When they pay, they say thank you. I say, let me just thank. And these are people that drives us, because we just feel like people we are working and we are getting a lot of the compliment back. It's so appreciated.
Amazing.
So I think I'll give that kudos to them. And nevertheless, to other African countries, because I still do some partnership to other African countries at the moment. I do container shipping to Ghana. I've done several container shipping to Cameroon, Senegal, and just name most of them. And every one of them that have come. They are always very, very. Even some of them will come, they will cook and bring food to us. I say, why? I say, no. We are so impressed. We are very intrigued with what we are seeing. You understand? So that means they are very, very supportive.
Amazing. The US they like this one. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. They always say that a lot.
All right. To all Nigerians, look, Big Sam says they thank you so much for your support. And other African countries, they thank you so much for your support over the years. Big Sam. Mr. Samuel.
Yeah.
Air freight duration. How long does it take?
Well, before the pandemic, our air freight duration is 3 to 5 working days. But since the pandemic have started, we've been having challenges with the airline and everything. It's not only the airline, everything logistic have been challenged. But to God be the glory, we've been able to come over it. We're still working with, we'll be able to mitigate with our other partners to make sure things are going smoothly. Presently, we are doing 5 to 10 working days from door to door, and it leaves every Thursday. We make sure it leaves every Thursday for air freight. So it leaves every Thursday, and our price is always very, very competitive. I think I've heard this year 3 or 4 customers saying you guys are the cheapest in Manchester. And and I was like, I said, everybody's rising. Why are you not rising your price? I said, I don't need to. We don't need to inconvenience. Everybody's going through hard time. We need to share the burden with each other, and that's what we're doing at the moment.
Good. I was well impressed seeing Fiata as part of your recognized organizations. Do you want to throw more light for those who don't know Fiata? Fiata regulates the shipping industry.
Well, we like all I would say is that if you are in a country or you are in a place, you follow the law of the land. You understand? For you to operate a business at a very good standard, you have to be a member of the regulated body. And that's why we join all these regulated bodies to make sure everything is put in place for our people. A lot of people think, oh, being a black man, you can't put your head out there. And I tell them, those people that are there, they don't have 2 heads. You try it. This country has been so good. It gives us a lot of opportunity. It's a land that is full of honey. So it depends the way you want to tap into it. So we registered with the British International Freight Forwarder Association. And when we registered with them, they said, well, if you want to be part of us, you have to be part of Fiata. I said, okay, why not? We'll be part of Fiata. And these are the major body that control everything that is called freight forwarding all around the UK, around the globe. So if you're a member of them, you have everything you need. So I think that's the reason why we joined them. And they've been so helpful. They give training, they give courses, they give us different courses, they give us updates on what is going and out, especially when the UK left the EU. So there are a lot of changes in customs and everything, which is a lot of companies are facing as a challenge now. But beforehand, we are well informed. They send out their brochure every now and then to us. You can say, these are Fiata brochures, we review everything, we get them every week, their newsletter and everything. We got all these things for updates on what's going on custom clearing, export, import and everything. So we get all the details from there. So that's why you remember, it's good to be a member.
No, to viewers, if you don't know the meaning of FIATA, FIATA is the Federation of International
Freight Forwarders.
Forwarders, and they regulate, it's based in Switzerland,
Yeah.
they regulate all freight forwarders across the globe. And so to have Big Sam part of it, it tells you the vision of Big Sam, and they are approved, so no shiggy, no bagawaya, right? Good. Interesting. Big Sam, I would endeavor to divert a bit in terms of the discussions. You seem to be somebody who is quite optimistic in terms of what you seek to do. But one may ask, what are your corporate social responsibilities? What have you done beyond businesses? I mean, every company would have something beyond that they want to give back to the community. And it's one of the things that people tend to look at as well. It's business is good, but do we also give back to society? Whether the African community or not African. Do you have anything like that?
Yeah.
For what you've done?
Thanks again, Danny. Yeah, we, like I said, we are family-oriented business, and we can see where the what privilege we have been here to serve humanity. But if you're serving humanity and you are not giving back to humanity, you are not done enough. So, and that's why we engage in giving back to humanity. We support so many charities. You can see we support this EEC, Equal Education Charity. We do all their export for them for free whenever they bring the goods.
Could you repeat it again, please?
Equal education qualities.
Okay.
Equal education chances, sorry. Equal education chances. It's a charity based in Nigeria. They have their office here in UK and Nigeria. They support people for less privileged that cannot go to school, disabled children that are not going to school. And they've been so amazing. So, and we do all our support for them. We support CB Good Foundation. We support the elderly. They have with CB Good Foundation, I was able to meet the mayor of Manchester when they were in their last meeting. They were the elderly. They have people that are less privileged. We support positive women empowerment. They are based in Manchester and they have their office in Ibadan, Nigeria.
Amazing.
We support them. We support the Be the Change in Bolton. Be the Change is a charity organization for taking youth off the street.
Amazing.
Is I think the other guy is what's it called? What's it called again? Forget. Yeah, I think it's Danny.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Daniel. Yeah. So we support them. We support the Nigerian Community Roche Day and lots of other community support as much as they come to our table. All we just do is try to give back to community. Try to give back to them as much as we can afford to support our people, to give back to them, to show our love to them. And if there's anyone still out there, there's still some that we can't mention, they still come to us. Oh, we need the support on this place, or do you need this, or I need a letter, I need a recommendation, we support them as much as we can.
Amazing. Thanks so much for enlightening us on that. Big Sam, we would at this juncture we'll be looking at you. It's a very massive building that you have, and we want you to take us through other aspects of the business and what you do. But before we do that, may I ask, you said about what you help the community for and all that. To the African Jews who would have seen you in a video with all your accolades and achievements, who would want to become like Big Sam or beyond, what would you say, character and talent, or character and giftings? What would you say about these two things? What is much important? Because what sustains a man? Is it the gift alone or character? Because I believe that you won't come that far if it's just probably some capital of money that you have. I don't think that alone. So what would you say that advice to the African youth in Greater Manchester and beyond? What are the two tenants things or two important things or quality that makes a person so very high in terms of business or any aspect of his life or her life?
Yeah, thank you very much, Danny. Well, like you said earlier on, what you only use God. Number one thing, any human being, baby, you, young, old, man or woman, you need in life is fear of God. Once you have fear of God in you, then every other thing follows. If you have fear of God, you have good character. If you have fear of God, you have good behavior. If you have fear of God, you have a sense of humanity. So number one thing you need to have is fear of God. If you have fear of God, every other thing follows. And when you talk about character, character is a very good thing. You understand? Growing up, I can say one of the most things I remember people know me for is being so respectful. If you come from the side of Nigeria I come from, respect is very, very important, and it's very, very important to me. I know how to respect people a lot. I can respect anybody. I can use sir for anybody. I'm used to it. It's part of me. And I always tell people, it doesn't take you anywhere. It doesn't take an inch from me. Telling you sir doesn't cost me anything. Telling you ma doesn't cost me anything. And I think it's what most of all these kids of today should try to learn. Learn how to respect people. If you respect people, you get respect back. And another thing is hard work. Hard work pay. Tell people there's no shortcut to success. Everything you see there, before you see this light come on, some people have tried night and night. Like I said, the man that invented fluorescent bulb tried 99 times. It's the 100th time before it comes up as white. So that's tell you everything you see behind what you are seeing today has been a product of hard work. You understand? For instance, I'll tell you, we are one of the longest opening business in Manchester. We open 9:30, we close 8 o'clock. And people often ask me, why do you close that late? I said, we have to be there for people. People go to work 9 to 5. When they come back from home, relax a bit. And after that, they can still come out to us. Let's stand in the gap for them. Let's wait longer for them. We open on Saturday. People say, oh, you should take Saturday. Or people work Monday to Friday. Logistic one. I say, no, my people work Monday to Friday. Saturday is their only off day. So they don't need that Friday, Saturday to come and attend. We can use that to attend to them. At least you give them a sense of belonging, a sense of relation. So all these things you see is a product of hard work and big vision. You must have vision. If you don't have vision, you don't know where you are going. If you close your eyes and walk, you fall. But if you open your eyes and think, this is what I want. And I tell everybody that's listening to me today, getting rich is not a big thing. It's getting wealth. Wealth is what you make for yourself, what you make for people around you. If you get rich, it can go. But if you get wealthy, it can never leave you because it's part of you. So there's a difference between rich and wealthy. And that's what I'm going to think of, how to get wealthy. How much of your people can you support? What are you doing to impact other people's life? What is the effect of what you are doing going to be to others? So if you are there doing something that you know is going to affect other people in another way, please don't. But if you know what you are doing is going to affect other people in a positive way, please do. And that is very important. That's only the truth I have to say.
Good. Thanks so much, Mr. Sam. Big Sam, we would want you to have a look of the other aspects of and I'm told you have, as part of your building, you have other places that you do help African businesses.
Well, then, like I said earlier on, giving back to humanity is very, very important. Yeah, I see that when I started this business, I faced some challenges in starting the business. As a black person, we always learn to do while we are back home, which I'll say 70% of us back home, we are people that go straight to Monday, go to market or do one or two things and come and a living. We are not white collar people in Africa. So when most of us came here, because everybody here is a white collar, then we joined the league of white collar. But that is not us. We're used to independent, running our own business, managing our own business. And when I came here, I found that so challenging. Yeah, if I tell you a secret, my end I've never worked for any company since I came to UK. I've never earned a penny from any company with my NI. It's a self-determination. I won't say it's that easy. It wasn't that easy. It's quite challenging. But I just put my head up. Why can't I do it? Of course I can. Then I set up a business. And when you set up a business, I look at all the challenges when I set up my business. And all those challenges, I look at a way avoiding other people not to have the same problem. So when I acquired this building, I was just looking up, wow, this is big. Then the first thing that came to mind, oh, if you get the building, then you can help other people to set up a business. And that's why we find ourselves here today. Now, Big Sam Global Logistics use the ground floor. Then the company Big Sam Dynasty owns the whole building. Now, we have offices upstairs. For other African people, just getting a lease of a business premises is quite challenging. And this makes some people think it's not possible to have their own establishment. So we took the opportunity to stand in gap for them. They come to us, or you want to enter, you want to be an entrepreneur, come to us. We have an office complex for you. Come and rent the office. And now they rent an office, they have the offices there at a very affordable price, all-inclusive bill, just 300, 350, 500. You leave your home and come to work. You feel you are the boss of yourself. And I can say, for the past 1 year plus we started now, many businesses have grown, and today they have seen their turnover, multiple turnover than what they expected. I know of a guy that he was doing business of 10, 15,000 in a year. Now he's doing over 100,000 in a year. And was saying, I don't know. With the first day, because a client that paid him 20,000 for, he say, how can somebody pay? I say, well, because you're an establishment. You understand? So it's the only time that they don't. When you are in your house, nobody will give you 20,000 to go and work with when you are in your bedroom. But when they come to like, they see you like, okay, this is an establishment. He has an office. He has an address on the wall. He has a name on the wall. So this, I think, yeah. When you come to the building, if you see the name on the wall outside there, and you can see how it's listed, every company have their name there. And that's the way we say. And every time they come to work, everyone they say, I'm just happy to see my name on the wall. I don't know I can get here. So that's what we do. So we have offices upstairs. We have units that we rent out. Amazing. And people are doing their business and everybody's fine.
Amazing. We would have time to go through. All viewers, Big Sam says they have so much opportunities for Africans in the diaspora or Greater Manchester looking for cash in hand jobs or temporary jobs to survive. You can always call on Big Sam, and they are always here to help you when you need such opportunities to serve. Big Sam, we will end this interaction. Your final word. I mean, not what you have said. Your final word is your final word to viewers.
Well, thank you everybody that is watching this program. I'll say first of all thank you to Danny of Transition Africa Network. He's doing so amazing work, trying to bring the African as a continent together, networking us with each other. You're doing very well. Thank you very much for having me, and thank you for coming to Big Sam Global Logistics. We really appreciate you. And to the viewer outside there, well, I can just tell you that Rome is not built in a day. And one thing I believe is that when you stop searching, you stop getting. Let's keep on trying our best as much as we can. And I'm not saying 9 to 5 is not good, but honestly, if you know 9 to 5 is not for you, try something else. Go and be a boss of yourself. If you try it doesn't work, seek advice and work hard and pray, and God will help you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Big Sam. Before I leave you, there's an agenda Transition Africa seeks to do, and one of it is we're trying to bring Africans like you, like-minded, together to establish certain businesses that beyond what you guys have individually. When I see what we can do, like you said, finding problems and becoming a solution to it. What Transition Africa have realized over the years is that one of the main concerns among Africans in the diaspora and Greater Manchester to be specific is the area of housing deficit. There's a lot of Africans calling on us every now and then, Transition Africa and other organizations looking for a house to rent or a house to buy. We are saying that can't we have people like Big Sam and other like-minded people to come together and form a housing association, which has never been done in Greater Manchester, so that like-minded people like you and other people we're talking to can come together, bring their monies together, buy as many properties as you can, get them together, register a company as a housing association that we can highly recognize with the council, and then we can now help our community, because whether we like it or not, it's one unfortunate our Asian community are dominating all those areas of us. So but it's about time we put our legs on, or we ensure that we Africans we would. It's one unfortunate that many Africans would call you and say, oh, we don't have a house to rent, we just be looking for a house. I'm sure that if Africans themselves can come together and form an association to help solve some of this housing deficit, it would help. Yeah, so these are some of the things that Transition Africa seek to do. Another thing that we seek to do wherever we go, when we meet people like you in our interviews, that we also saying that can we not have for the history of Greater Manchester, at least let's ensure and plan that one day we also have our own MP who is an African.
Yeah.
We've never had that before. It's always been Asians. Only because the man is power. They dominate the businesses and all that across you know. For example,
Danny, let me quickly, sorry to cut you short. I will just give you a clear picture of what you just asked.
Thank you.
If you look at us, I will tell you why the difference is there, because we always judge to conclusion and Asians this, African this. I'll tell you something significant you have to look about it is, if you look at the 60s, 70s in UK, the Asians come to UK, they come and stay and work and stay. Yeah, because the economy is not that fertile.
That's true.
So they will come and work. Look at the Indians, the Pakistans, some of them are here in the 60s, some of them are in the 70s, because they've started experiencing those famine then. You understand? But we Africans, then, we come here and school and go back home. We don't stay. We don't establish ourselves. So we can't compare ourselves to these people that are here. Some Asians are here, maybe they are third generation. Some of them are fourth generation.
Sure.
It is now Africa's eyes are open to establishment. Like what I'm doing now, if someone do what I'm doing now, 20 years ago, people would think it's stupid. I remember now when I moved to Manchester in 2004, everybody was laughing at me. Why you go to that village? What do you want to do in that village? You understand? I remember in Clayton, they're selling house for £5,000. In Gotting, they're selling house for £3,500, £4,000. In Nitting, they're selling house for £20,000, £15,000. I still know a friend that bought his house in Mustang for £15,000. That was in 2004 or 5. You understand? But look at it now. So it's because we are here. It is now the African are not establishing themselves in the system. Yeah, and like I said, Rome was not built in a day. We are a work in progress. We are getting there. Now we are getting there. We're getting to stay in the system. Before we can just say we want to nominate someone as an MP, you have to be rooted in the system. You have to have your people in the system. And that's why you can see that our kids are now going to school. They are schooling here. They are working here. They are getting employment. They are getting into politics. They are getting into everything. In those days, they will come and school and go back home. If you tell a Ghanaian to come to UK in 1980 and stay, you say, why do you want to punish me? I have better son in Africa. Let me go back to Africa. They won't stay. In the 70s, no West African people stay. No Cameroonian will stay. No Ghanaian will stay, or Nigeria that will stay, because then our money is almost the same thing. Even though the money is not the same thing, the chance is like, I don't need this cold weather. But it's now it has come to a realization that we need this thing more than we think. We deserve to stay here. We need to establish there. So now, as we are staying more, we will get to those barriers. We cross them one by one. Now we're establishing ourselves. We are buying houses. We are buying businesses. It will get to a stage when I say, okay, well, we want to have an house. I know, like you said, I know some African brothers that they are doing very well in property. I know some of them that now they are buying land and building houses. You understand? I know them, they are building, break it down, build another one, which you can't see in those days. You understand? So we are not trying to compete with the Asians, but we too are work in progress. So I believe what you've just said now is something we are working on. I know in those days, if you want to rent a house, the only person you can get a house from is either an Irish lad or a white man. But now, I can't count how many African landlords I know. You understand? How many Nigerians or Ghanaian lands you know? So you can see we are working towards it. And that time of forming a national association is something that can just happen if you get there. You understand? But I know, even without a joint effort, as individual we are doing it now. Till we do it and the trust is there, then we cannot do a joint effort. Because at this time, everybody is still taking precaution. I know. Nobody want to get caught short. Oh, I did business with him, and all of a sudden they say there's no money anymore. I got hooked. I don't want to waste my money. You understand? The stability, our economy in the community is not that stable. It's not that strong to push down your head all out. But I believe it's a working ground. We're going to get there.
Amazing. Look, Sam, I believe it's a working process, isn't it? Oh, thank you so much. I think our advice is that you've spoken very well. I'm sure Big Sam should have a seminar to support you, a logistics seminar or something, once a year or something for the African youth who are coming up. Let's have some seminar from you as one of the corporate social responsibilities. And that will. Have you considered politics?
No.
Good. That's fine. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Cherry viewers, we've come to the end of our discussion with Big Sam Global Logistics, Mr. Samuel Solari. Tonight's coverage was sponsored by Kingsco Construction Limited, based in Manchester, a construction company owned by Ghanaian, and doing so well. And they do all laminations, all paintings, wallpapers, and anything that is in relation to property maintenance and all that. You can always call on Kingsco Construction, based in Manchester. Another company that is sponsoring is Macom Properties and Macom Education. Macom Properties are into property lettings, management, and maintenance as well. They work together with Kingsco Construction to ensure that your homes are kept safe and all your maintenances, and even emergency calls. When you call them, then they are always there to help at any time, any day. Macom Education does international recruitment from Africa and other aspects of. They also do recruitment. They supply staffs for agencies, care homes, and other organizations. They also have a recruitment company that have a contract in supported living and other areas. So you can always call Macom Education Center. Big Sam also is part of our sponsorship. Big Sam, as you know, and one of the logistics firm based in Greater Manchester. Big Sam does all kinds of shipments and all kinds of courier services to Nigeria and other aspects of the world. You can always call on Big Sam in Openshaw area, M11 2AD. 2DX. Point of question, 2DX, 1K Street, if I'm right.
Yeah.
Yes, you can always call on Big Sam. We'll put it on the screen for all of you to contact Big Sam any day, anytime. Viewers will bring our coverage.
Before you go, I would just quickly want to check something, because there's a vital information most of us. It's not even to African community; it's to everybody around the globe. And viewer, we've just very soon we are coming out with a new idea, or another part of the business which is not commonly owned by a black community.
Amazing.
Which is custom clearing to the UK. So, by the grace of God, from next month, we introduce custom clearing to the UK. If you are bringing your goods from anywhere around the globe, maybe container from China, from Africa, from Ghana, from wherever you are bringing it to, so contact Big Sam Global Logistics. We'll do your custom clearing for you and deliver the container or whatever the goods is to your door.
In the UK.
In the UK.
Amazing.
So we are introducing custom clearing to the UK. Amazing. So we will be working with UK HMRC to do your custom clearing, do your goods cleared, and get it delivered to your door.
So Big Sam is saying, for those abroad, trying to bring things
for those even
in the UK as well,
you are bringing goods, you are importing goods. If you are importing goods in the UK, contact us for your custom clearance. Yeah.
Well noted. Right. So we'll end this discussion. And Big Sam, once again, thanks for that. Would you want you to take us to the place?
Yes. I will show you. I will show you around. The building is called Big Sam Dynasty. Okay. It's owned by Big Sam Dynasty, and the building itself is called the Dynasty House. The reason for this is I will say this is the first office complex that is owned by a black man. You understand? So now we have offices upstairs. Big Sam Global Logistics use the ground floor, and other offices are upstairs. So if you can follow me, I'll show you to go around. This is our communal area. This is a vending machine for your convenience. If you just come in, use the vending machine, relax yourself. So you don't have to wait in the cold. You can just come in, it's only cozy, warm and everything. Then we go to the offices upstairs.
For those who want to rent an office here, they have all this for themselves. That's lovely. Quite a very massive place. Oh, that's good. Yeah. That's the house, okay?
That's one of our offices. You can see room 101. Okay. That's Dynasty House, room 101. It's owned by Red Club. Okay. This room 102. So it's cool. Office. That's another one.
Another office let.
Another office. Yeah, this Africans. These African offices. So you want an office to use. There's an African office for you. They are all locked.
Okay.
Yeah. That's an office.
That's rented.
It's rented. Sitting out in that one.
So you have 4 offices empty now.
Yeah, that's from them empty. And the price range from 350 to 500. It's all inclusive.
Amazing.
That you don't pay anything, your gas, your electricity bill and everything is included.
Yeah.
And this is the kitchen.
Okay.
That's for the kitchen.
Amazing. It includes all the rents.
All the settings. Yeah. These are the kitchen.
That's good.
And
the toilet facility.
And the toilet facility. So the toilet facility. It's well clean, well maintained area.
That's good.
See,
Wow.
with hand dryer and everything.
Good.
And wash.
Good.
Yeah.
That's a bargain, you know. It's the rent. Very nice area.
So
Amazing. Good. We're impressed, Mr. Is that on the toilet?
that's on the toilet there. That's on that toilet there.
Two toilets.
Yeah, two toilets. Yeah. The two of them, twin
Yeah,
them.
oh, two in there, one.
Yeah.
Externally.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So there's a toilet downstairs as well.
Is it? Oh, yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
That's it.
And that's the entrance. Oh, you have the list of companies.
Yeah. It's a list of companies there.
Amazing.
So you just walk in, you know where you're going. You're on the top floor. These are the letter boxes. Yeah, these are the letter boxes. That's fine.
You got the car parks as well. This first car park. Oh, yes. That's quite lovely.
These are the company that are in the building, like that. And you can see the name of the house. The building is called Dynasty House. Yeah. So if you want your name to be on the wall like this, just come to us. We'll add your name. It's a good thing. It's an African person having a name on the wall in the UK, you know.
It is. So that alone can be something, or somebody just want the name.
Just the name on the wall.
Amazing.
People passing by,
Yes,
your name on the wall. Oh,
See, I understand.
it's my name on the wall.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's a good initiative. Yeah, it is.
Amazing.
We might have to put our name Traditional African Yes.
Yeah, you're ready. No problem. Thanks very much.
Business strategy.
No
You're
problem.
welcome. Thanks so much. Thanks so much.
Okay.
Right. We'll see you then.
Okay,
Thank
then.
you.
Take
Bye.
care.